Hello everyone, it's SystemCollapse and this is Stoneblock 2. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. I'm having a pretty amazing one myself. And in between episodes, I did a bit of stuff here, so let's kind of take a look, see what I did, kind of move on. Yeah, kind of push forward. So in between episodes, I did update the pack, so something's been added here, actually two mods. One is called this, Maliceless Doors. So I went ahead and checked this out real quick. It is a pretty cool little mod. You can make this block here, the door factory, and actually make custom doors. I went ahead and made one of the pre-made ones. It was this one here, the actual high-tech door. And yeah, not too bad. It's actually pretty cool. It has this cool little animation and cool little sound effects, little slidey effect as well. It's pretty cool all around. And kind of dealt with that transition issue I was having. I just stacked two of them on top of each other. It was a little weird to place. I actually had to use three to be able to place it, but anyway, definitely a thing. Kind of got them going. I think they look pretty cool, and I'm just gonna leave them there. So that is something, I guess. Over here, I made a ender chicken, so I got him done. He was actually very easy to make, especially after making this guy. So I did that as well, just so we have emerald. Out here, I worked on our, I guess our cube here. I don't even know what to call it. It's just our cube, man. Our cube looks pretty cool, though. I added 72 ME interfaces, which is quite frankly overkill, and 72 molecular assemblers. I only did this for the look, man. I just did it for the looks. So I just wanted this big fancy cube in the center of our room. And, that's what we kind of have going on. In the inside, I have an elevator. Then I also have 4 of the CPUs. So I actually added 4 of them. Each one of them have 12 of the co-processors. And I think 8 of the 4Ks is what I did. And yeah, that's pretty awesome. Just kind of good way to use the space, right? And then Amy drives it here as well. And that is pretty awesome. All around, man, I just think it looks pretty cool. It's just kind of the focal point for the room, so I want to look pretty legit. And I guess the other thing I did was over here. I'm gonna go in here real quick. In here, I was working on cows, and cows are getting grindy. So I got to the point in cows where I did energetic silver. I'm working on this one now, vivid alloy. Then after I do that, I got to do the liquid death. This one here is 4% chance. It's literally 4% chance every time it goes through a cycle. I think this one goes down to 3. Then I think these ones go down to 2. And then this one's finally 1%. So it takes a long time to get these cows after a point. And it's going to be very RNG heavy. Probably going to do multiple sets of the parents, right? And try to up the rates that way. Because I've already been letting this guy... I think I've had like 20 of the babies so far and haven't gotten the Vivid Alloy one. So definitely high in RNG. And just gonna have to deal with it though. I just want to go through that mod to get a feel for it, right? That is definitely something I want to do. And I definitely want that, what is it, the liquid infinity cow, because it'd be just pretty crazy to have. Did I do anything else? I can't think of anything else. Oh yeah, there's one more mod that was out of here. If we go to project, and I think it's EX. This is kind of, yeah, it's like Project E Extras, I think is what it's supposed to be. But it has this item now, which is pretty cool. The personal EMC link basically lets you pipe items into the block and add it to your EMC system. So it's a way of kind of automating EMC even further. So pretty cool, pretty awesome, pretty hyped to try that. Added a couple other things here too, like more clients and stuff like that. This Magnum, Star, Omega. And then this cool sharing book, which used to be a thing, but apparently is a thing again. So that's pretty cool as well. What we're going to get to today, though, is probably into this. So I have kind of a whole lot of things kind of queued up here. I want to get to our Transmutation tablet, which I don't think is going to be very hard. I did go ahead and fight the Ender Chicken, I think 8 times. Mostly to kind of just figure out the fight. I want to know how it worked there. And then try to get some Dragon's Breath, because the Dragon's Breath is actually a pain in the buttocks to get from the Ender Chicken. Like, the little pools that it kind of spits out is really small, and they don't last very long. So you have to be very quick and very observant to get them. So that is the thing. But to get this tablet today shouldn't be too bad. We are going to have to do some empowering. We're going to need Empower. We're also going to need to do Draconic. And anything else? I don't think there's any other like massive setups. We'll have to do the extreme crafting table, of course. And yeah, that shouldn't be too bad. I think we should be able to get through this today and actually get the EMC. Oh yeah, neutronium compressor, we'll have to do that as well. And okay, the first thing we're going to get to here, I think, is go ahead and make the extreme crafting table, and then probably the neutron collectors. We're need this for the, what's they called, the tiny piles of neutrons, which we then can turn into neutronium nuggets. So we kind of get that going here. The first thing we're going to need here, let's go ahead and grab We're gonna need a recipe for this, the actual crystal matrix circuit. So let's kind of get that done real quick. Kind of just do that, then go ahead and do a actual agate as well. Kind of take care of that. And yeah, we'll need a lot of these it gets moved board, so might as well have the recipe. But anyway, let's go ahead and make them. Let's go ahead and make like half a stack right now just to get us started. And that's pretty cool. Next part of that is going to be, I guess, the it's like double compressed crafting grids that we need. So we'll just get that, kind of do that right there, and then drop you off. And just grab 9 of those puppies, and hopefully we get all the ingots we need after that point. Let's do you, sweet, and ingot. Right there. We got 32 of them. We'll just grab those, kind of do a little loop, and we've got our extreme crafting table, which is pretty sweet. This is just a crafting table basically that is hopped up on steroids, so that is pretty cool. The actual neutron collector is a pretty easy recipe actually. It's just this here, right? Why am I typing neutron? I need redstone and I believe iron blocks and quartz blocks. Let's kind of get that real quick. There's our iron and maybe some quartz as well. No, I don't have that in block form right now. Do that. And do I have enough to make 3? I kind of wanted to make 3 of these. We'll kind of see here. I might not have enough redstone. No, we got enough. Sweet. And there we go. We've got 3 neutron collectors. These things are pretty simple to use. You basically just put them down, they start producing. So they have a little progress bar, I guess percentage. And they just produce the piles just every once in a while. You can speed it up with acceleration 1. So this one's actually probably going pretty well. That one's only 3%. We're going to need what? We need 12 of the nuggets to be able to make the actual table we need to make. So we're going to end up needing 108 of the actual piles. I think is the way it's going to work out. May have to make more of these, and I may have to do a little wanding. We'll kind of see how it progresses here. The next thing we're going to work on, I think, though, is going to be the display stand. So let's kind of get that going. Not the display stand. We need to make an empower. We need the empower to be able to make these dust here. And we need these dust here to be able to do the alchemical chest. So we'll kind of get that done kind of all together. I'm going to go ahead and grab some of these as well. We're going to end up needing like 6 of those anyway. Then we need some coal, some redstone. That stuff's all easy. I feel like I should grab some of this stuff just right away. Let's grab you. Let's get you. This one here. I don't have my cobblestone hooked up to the system. Hopefully I have enough. Yeah, I do. Sweet. I should get that drawer definitely hooked up to the system here. I just haven't bothered yet. We do that there. And that'll handle that component. And I don't know why I'm jumping the gun anyway. Let's go ahead and get the actual display stands and the power. So let's get ingot. We need some iron, right? Use some iron. Could I just have iron, man? Let's grab like a stack. We're gonna need some redstone. So let's grab that as well. Probably about a stack. And I can drop off that quartz now. We do need about 32 blocks. So we'll just grab that as well. Not like that. I said 32, man. 32. Actually, we need exactly 30, not 32 at all. We need 15 of them turned into quartz slabs. So we'll do that. And get rid of that. Then convert them back into chiseled quartz blocks. And we're going to have to hit this with the reconstructor. And I think all this has to be hit by the reconstructor, right? And then we're pretty much good to go. So let's go downstairs, get that done. Maybe right here. Don't need a lens color. Let's zap everything that needs it zapping. Am I not close enough to grab that, really? Come here. Don't be a derp. There we go. Do it to the redstone and do it to the iron. And there you go. It turned the quartz into aesthetic quartz, and aesthetic green quartz is what we need for the displays down there. We also need that other jazz, but we'll get that done right now. Let's go to the empower. Grab that. We're going to need one of these double batteries. So let's get that done real quick. Actually, let's get the display stands done first, because they're actually more important. Because we need 5 of these. So let's do that. Go ahead and grab the advanced. Could need a couple extra of these, so it doesn't hurt to have. And then we could just do a basic battery, right? And oh, I meant to do this first. I'm jumping around all over the place like a derp. Anyway, let's do that. Let's grab like 5 of those. That looks good. We need our double battery, right? Just pop you in there. And then probably a couple of those casings. And we should have our power at this point. So that is pretty cool as well. So we have everything there. That's awesome. Apparently I had enough for stone, yeah, so that's good. I just have extra now. And then to get this going, what else do we need? I think it was redstone and coal for this. So let's grab some coal. I think we only need like 4 of that, I believe. And I think 2 of the recipes took redstone. So let's go ahead and grab that as well. Do like 8 of that because I think that's all we need. Cool. And we'll need some conduit. Let's make better conduit because we can actually make better conduit now, actually. Do that. I have some different metals here. Maybe this energetic silver. I just added this one recently. Grab like 2 stacks of that. That's cool. And that should be everything we need to go ahead and make these covalescence dust or covalence dust. Why do I always call that covalescence dust? Covalence dust. Anyway, let's go ahead and set up the empower here. Kind of go out here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That looks good. That looks good right there. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab a. I guess we're gonna need a flux point as well. I think we're totally out. So let's go. Yeah, we are. Let's go grab a point here. Sweet and sweet. Awesome. Probably just power this from the bottom. Kind of like down here, maybe. Somewhere there. And then just pop that there. Then I'll probably have to set the channel, but that's not too big a deal. Then we'll have some conduit here. Some conduit there. Get some conduit here. Conduit here. And this will be used to power the display stands. The empower itself doesn't need power, but the display stands do, so that's something to be aware of. I'll be able to hide this conduit later as well, just using facades. But for right now, I'm not really worried about it. Just gonna kind of get it down, get everything in place, get these 3 recipes done that we need done. Then we'll kind of push forward, right? Do that. And I think we should have everything we need for the alchemical chest after this. I think we need 6 of those, so I think that's the thing. So that's good there. That should have power, right? They have power in them. This doesn't. That's what we want to see. And I think this one goes with this. So let's do this one first. I think it's this and 4 coal. So yeah, this is basically all you have to do to get this set up. Super easy to do. And there you go. You're seeing the particle effects. Should take only a couple seconds. It should convert. And it actually gives us 40, so that's pretty cool. So the essence should be the same thing. Go ahead and grab 4 of them. Sweet. That'll handle that one. And then we'll just need our double compressed one. Then we're good to move forward, man. We're just flying. Look at that. Bam, bam. And done. Awesome. So what else do we need for the alchemicals? Anything special? Just dark steel we have done. Oh, we need the diamond chest. We'll get that done here real quick. Diamond chest. Which one has this? Only one of them has patterns in it right now. I can't remember which one. Get that out of there. Let's drop you off, you off, you off. Keep you. And yeah, diamond chest. I'm just gonna do a recipe for that because I'm lazy. Let's go to diamond chest. There we go. Chest. Grab that jazz. We could just do you right there. Whoa. I wonder what happened there. Well, I'll be back in a second. And okay, after several attempts there, I kind of gave up trying to automate this chest. Yeah, we're not going to bother at all whatsoever. So let's go ahead and grab our alchemicals. We're going to have to grab 5 of those for the recipe, right? So we're going to have 5. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'm going to probably grab 2 more because I'm going to end up making 2 of the condensers. So 1 for the recipe to actually make the transmutation table. Then a second one to just kind of use for EMC. And then be able to just pull them out whenever you need them. And then I guess the alchemical chest, I'll double up on that as well. So that kind of handles that there. Next part of this we'd want to get to. We could probably grab some of the bits and bobs. Let's go ahead and grab, let's see here, emerald upgrades. Where is it? Just upgrades? Yeah, we get these for free from crates, so that's not a big deal. Then I guess we're going to go ahead and grab some of those cubic crystals there. Kind of grab 4 of those because that's what I think we need. And night slime, we have all that as well. So kind of grab that. Want to get everything into the table that we can probably at this point and just kind of figure out exactly what we need. So that's cool. And the next part of this, I think, will be probably the Philosopher Stone. So we'll go ahead and grab this puppy. It's going to take the Ender Star. Yeah, it's Ender Star. It takes Dragon's Breath. So that's what I actually need the Dragon's Breath for. So yeah, that is something there. Going to make 2 of these so I can kind of EMC it later. Then be able to teach it at the table. Then we go ahead and make a Philosopher Stone. And there we go. We've got 2 quests right there. What we're going to do with this thing is basically what it usually does for the most part. It does have some recipes on it to make like emerald to diamond and diamond to emerald, stuff like that. But its main kind of goal in life is to make this kind of super cool. So we're going to go ahead and make a ton of the super cool. That'll be the technical name, super cool. Anyway, let's drop that off, do that. Make a whole bunch more. And we need to get this kind of up to the level of dark matter. So we're just going to do a bunch of it really quick. Just kind of get it all out there. And, that should be... Oh, this must be stored somewhere else where it can't get converted. Let's do that real quick. I have this coming in from a chicken now anyway, because I had to do the chicken, even though I didn't want to. But in retrospect, wasn't too bad, because it's going to give us kind of access to all this stuff, right? And make it so we can make some more of this fuel. You do go through a ton of coal doing this, though. So, definitely a thing. We can take this first tier level. So, this is the alchemical, and turn it into Mobius really easy. We're just going to do a giant batch of that as well, which is cool. And then we're going to do one more time. And what is the next one? It's called like Ultraranus fuel or something like that. We'll see here in a second. Adernalis fuel. So we need a whole bunch of that. Then we need to take that and turn it into dark matter. I believe we need... Why did it just like boot me out of my life? Let's do here. Oh, it's because it's not in the system, right? I need to do that. And go ahead and grab 12 of those, because that's what we need for the recipe. So that's cool. And I'm curious how many more we can make. We can make only 9. That's too bad. I really wanted to make a watch of flowing time, but we really can't afford it at this point. We need to be able to make this red matter. And that takes that there. How many do you need? That's 4. Wow, that is a lot. 4, because I need 4 for the recipe, plus a watch. Then 4 of these, which is basically 12. I need another 24 to be able to make the watch flowing time. I like to have that because that thing can kind of speed up things at AoE, all machines around it. Would have made it so we got our Neutronium really quick, but we'll have to kind of wait on that. So we'll just drop that off for now. And yeah, that was actually pretty good. Let's go ahead and set up our table. And not exactly sure where everything goes, but I think these go like that. I think these went up in the corner here. I'm going to kind of check it here in a second, but I'm assuming. Here we go. And then we're going to take the night slime, pop that right here. Sweet. Just get our table kind of all set up, and then we kind of look at exactly what we need. Where did these go? 3 down the side. So 3 there, 3 here. Then we can go ahead and grab our dragon's eggs as well. Let's just go in the corners. Let's go here, grab our dragon egg. And then we'll have to, I think, get into Draconic next. So we have to get into the injectors and the injector setups, and we need to get them up to Wyvern tier. Then after that, I think we're pretty much good to go. So I think that's everything right now that I have, right? Here we go. We're going to have to do an energy condenser. So we are going to have to do some red matter. Ooh, wow. I did not realize we needed this much red matter. So that's actually a problem for us because we do not have that much coal right now. What I could do, though, and I may go do here in a couple minutes, is we do have a coal chicken. I could breed him some more. Where's he? I had leftovers in one of these crates. I can't remember which one. Do I have any more 10-10-10s? I do. That's all I have for 10-10-10s. Let's at least get 2 of them going. Actually, instead of doing that, what I'm going to do is go here and toss them in there. And that should just keep producing them over and over and over because it's never going to get 2 in 2 different slots, right? So it's got to fill it up. So there's another stack here. And then that should make me another 32, basically, because it'll fill up the slot. Because I have the downgrades in here, right? So it'll only hold 1 stack. So do the 16, then put 16 here. That'll give us 4 stacks. Then I'll be able to do 4 sets of those chicken, and that'll actually get us cold really quick, I think, actually. So that should be pretty cool. I'll just let that go for a few minutes. And we'll go ahead and get into Draconic, because we're definitely going to need more coal. Anyway, so let's go ahead and drop that off. Drop you off for now, you off, and you off. So next thing we're going to do here are some injectors. These are the Draconic infusion or evolution injectors here. We're going to need a bunch of these cores. Let's go ahead and, you know what? Let's do this. Let's make like a stack, because I know we're going to need them. Drop that off. We're going to need 9 injectors, so let's grab that. We're going to need these ones as well, right? So I'm going to have to grab everything we need for those recipes. We also need the fusion crafting something or other. Yeah, the actual cores. Let's go ahead and grab one of them. Sweet. Then we'll need a whole bunch of wyvern cores. That's why I made the extra ones. But we'll need 9 of them, because we're going to have to do this recipe 9 times. Then we're going to have to need some diamonds. And do that. I think we'll need 36 of those. So drop that off. And look at this recipe for a sec. We need 9 blocks of draconium. So let's go ahead and grab that. Sweet. I should add this to why did I think that's a block? Anyway, let's do that there. I should add this to a compactor drawer. It's one of those things that you keep going, hey, I need to do that. Hey, I need to do that. And then I guess we just need 18 of those, and then we're pretty much good to go. So let's grab about 18. I guess we got 29. That is not 18. There we go. And that should be everything for the recipe. This is our setup. We'll also need some points, so let's go ahead and grab some points here. Do that. We probably have some more flux. Let's make what we can. We only have enough for 16. That's fine. Let's make... Get out of here. There we go. And do that there. And conduit. Where did I put the rest of that conduit I had? I don't have enough of it. We might have enough of it now. Let's go ahead and go to conduit here. I just need a few to kind of facilitate the power we need. Energetic silver. Oh, we don't have enough, man. What other ones do I have? Do I have this one yet? I do. Sweet and sweet. So these ones can actually move 40,000 RF a tick. So that's pretty cool. They actually have one up here. It's the stellar one. The stellar one can move 2 billion. So that is pretty fantastic. There's gas conduits too, which are actually pretty cool. And that might be everything we need for Draconic here. So let's actually go maybe over this way. And maybe kind of set this up here. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that what I did on the other side? I think. If not, I'll kind of match it up later. And I guess we'll get the injectors in here. So kind of get this all broken really quick. So like this here. Actually, this is kind of backwards. No, this is actually fine. What am I talking about? I guess we would need to dig down one more level though to get all the conduit in, get everything powered. Because these things definitely need power, so that is the thing. Cool. Grab our actual conduit, maybe dig down one more, and then through a flux point. And yeah, just kind of get this going, man. Do you create a network? Probably set it to out. And yeah, grab the crystalline ones. These ones are pretty cool. I mean, it's nice to have these higher level conduits because Ender IO used to be, I think it was limited to like 20,000, which isn't horrible, but it made it so they weren't your like late game conduits. With the new ones, you can kind of use them the entire game if you want to. I want that facing down. Can you please do that? That'd be great. Do that there. Sweet. And just do that all around here. Awesome. Maybe you, and you. Sweet. So that should work there. We're going to go ahead and grab one of these. Pop that right there. Then probably grab our fusion crafting core and then set that down. I think this will work like this. We'll kind of try it out. So to set up this recipe here, we should be able to just grab... We need 9 injectors, right? So the first one's going to have to kind of sit in the machine. So we'll do that. Then I guess we can just set all the items right here, right? So we'll kind of do that. How many of these were there for the next tier? Let's go do Wyvern. Was it 2 sets of them? Yeah, 2 sets of Draconics. So we'll do that. There and there. Then we'll go ahead and set up these ones. There was only 1 set. And then the diamonds, there was 4 sets, right? And I think that's how that works. Cool. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it should see the recipe here. And I don't know why it's not. Why is that not working right now? Does that have to be 1 higher? I can't remember. Or maybe this is in the way. Let's do some testing real quick. Didn't like that. Let's try it 1 higher. Let's do this. Let's kind of break that. It should tell me that there's a valid recipe there right now. But it's not. It has a couple little rules, and I can't remember exactly what they are about the spacing and stuff. So maybe like here, grab the actual fusion crafting core again, pop that down. Because I did do a setup like this recently. There we go. We actually have it set up there. Kind of start that, grab our acceleration 1, and after it gets charging here, I think we can speed it up. So it has to do kind of the initial charging, and then once it's fully charged, we can kind of make it go ham, right? There we go. Do your thing, man. There we go. And we can speed it up at this point. There you go. Got our first one. And basically all we have to do now is kind of, you know, break one of these. I'm going to go like this right here. Pop this puppy down. Awesome. Throw whatever I had on there. Oh, it actually keeps it on it for some reason. There we go. And pop it back on there. And then we can take this puppy down, throw it inside, and rinse and repeat. And I'm going to go ahead and get this done. I guess 7 more times. I guess 8 more times. Then we'll kind of push forward. And okay, it's been about 20 minutes to get enough coal, but we should be pretty good here now. I went ahead and grabbed all our emerald because we're going to need that as well. And I made these crystal chests and these dirt chests because, well, we'll need those too. I also had to make a couple more of the injectors. I kind of mathed it wrong. We actually need 10 of them, so we have that now. I didn't grab my, alchemical chest. Let's grab them as well. And we're going to go ahead and make the energy condenser first, so let's get that done. Gonna have to kind of do stuff like this and do that there. And the kind of setup on the floor was going to work, so I had to change the entire setup there. Because for some reason, like here, it'll let you go like 1 more out, but when you do it on the floor, it wouldn't have let me pull one right there. Which is a little odd. I don't know why exactly it does that, but at the same time, it's the boss man, not me. But anyway, let's kind of spread them out. and then get everything on here, and then get our first energy condenser. We're gonna have to go ahead and make some watches of flowing time too, because yeah, I'm definitely not caught up on the Draconic piles that we need. I think we only have about 40 so far, and then yeah, we're gonna need a bunch more than that. But anyway, we got our first energy condenser. Let's go ahead and grab that puppy. Once we have this, we can take it, kind of pop it down, go ahead and grab all this emerald. We're gonna use this as kind of a power source. So this kind of block here, what it does, it kind of takes items into it, and then turns it into a point system, and then as long as it has the EMC value, you kind of swap it between them just by using the filter there. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and grab some dark matter. Might as well get a bunch of it, and just do that there. It's just going to start making that stuff. That's probably enough for right now, and that's pretty cool. We also need some of this stuff, because I do need some more red matter, so let's get a little bit of that going. Why isn't it not making it? It probably is. Is that an error? No, it is. There we go. Glitched out for some reason, but that's fine. That should be all we need. Let's pop that out. Now we should be able to make the red matter now. So let's go to red matter and kind of get that done. We need this recipe right here. We should probably just pop that in the system, make what we can. That's pretty good. Now that we have this red matter, we can actually go ahead and make a second condenser chest, which is something I want to do here. Just so when we finally do get our tablet, we can instantly kind of jump directly into you know, having the ability to make more and more of the energy condensers, because we're going to end up using this one in kind of the creation of the actual tablet. So yeah, just kind of safety netting so I don't have to do more of it. But anyway, we got 2 injectors, so we got the one for our recipe, so that is cool. And I'll just think of what else we need to make here. Probably watches of flowing time and our relays. So I should get the watches of flowing time done first. Let's go ahead and do that. I think we need some of these, so let's go ahead and grab you. That right there. And yeah, let's go ahead and just duplicate a couple of these, because we are going to need these for the pedestals. That should be enough right there. I don't plan on making that many. I'm probably going to do about 2 of the watches right now. So I think that's actually only, what, 10 of these blocks? Let's make 11 so we have 1 for later, just so we can throw it in the table. And then the rest, I guess. Why did I do that? I did that backwards. I want to just use this as fuel for now. And then we're going to duplicate a little more red matter. Get that going as well. It's going to do the thing. It bugs out sometimes when you change the filter or put multiple items into the filter. It just goes a little derpy. Anyway, let's do that. Then we should be able to make some of these red matter blocks as well. Boom. And I think we only need 4 of those right this second. So that's cool as well. And let's see if we can make these now. So the actual watches require 2 of these. So drop them off. Let's drop you off. Drop off our dark matter. And I guess we can make the pedestals first. We're going to need 2 of the pedestals, so let's do that. Probably do that as well. So they're kind of a, you know, 2-item thing. You have to make one then the other. Let's do that and grab that. So now that we have these, we're going to run over to our deuterium compressors, or collectors, I should say. You see there, we only have like, I guess it's not even 40, like 36 or something. But this is going to vastly speed them up. So what we're going to do is kind of take one, pop it there. Pop one there, grab a watch, put it on top of each one, and then just right-click the pedestal to activate them. It's going to make a fancy sound, and now they're going way faster. So definitely pretty awesome. Shouldn't take too much longer now. I could make more watches, but at the same time, I don't have a ton of like high MC things yet. So that is the thing. Anyway, let's kind of sort things. Next thing we're going to get to is actually our antimatter relay. That is what this recipe right here will facilitate. Sweet. So we just need a diamond, glass, and then a whole bunch of obsidian. Then for the second level, I think it's mostly just obsidian, to be honest. But anyway, go ahead. Do I have a furnace? I should have a furnace right here. Let's do that. Pop you in there. Get this one done. And, that'll be pretty cool. I'll probably duplicate this a couple times too, just to make sure we have enough so when we're done, we can kind of make more if we need them. So we never have to use the injectors again is basically what I'm setting up for. There we go. Let's do that. We'll pop that right up there. Grab the second level recipe, which is right here, right? Let's do you. Go ahead and grab the dark matter and just kind of jump it up a level. So it's just a little bit of grindy kind of injector recipes, but once you're kind of through it, you won't have to do it over and over and over. So we're going to be able to duplicate all this stuff once we have this table. We'll just teach it to the table. Then at that point, it is a matter of setting up EMC farms, and we can just kind of just rush through this stuff, right? So that's cool. Let's do that. Need you. We're going to duplicate that a few times, so let's do that. Sweet. That's way more than we need, but that's good. What else do we need here? We're gonna need the actual collector. Let's do that. Let's change this. Let's do this. What do I want? I actually don't need my pick right now. Get 6 of those down. A glass and a block of diamond. And then, yeah, just set up one more recipe here. We just got 2 more to go. And then after that, pretty much the only thing we're waiting on is the piles of neutronium, which is pretty cool. There we go. I think I finally have enough of the neutronium, so let's kind of go like that right there. Kind of toss that all in. And there we go. We got our 12, which is actually fantastic. And, we should be able to just go like this now. Kind of get this all facilitated. And there we go. Bam! Transmutation table. Totally awesome. We're just going to pop it down here right now. I'm going to start teaching the thing. So this is how this basically works. You just kind of drop things in here. You can kind of teach it in different ways. I could just do it that way. I could just kind of shift it in. I think the fuels go in the center ring. Is kind of how that works. Over here, you can kind of charge things, I believe. You can also store items in here. Like I could literally, anything with VMC anyway. Does that have VMC? Yeah, I could actually store tools in here too, which is kind of funny. And yeah, just awesome all around. We're going to teach it all this stuff here. Kind of get it all in there. And now if I want to get a whole bunch of red matter, as long as I have the MC in the table, I can just kind of grab it. So if I want to go over here now, grab a bunch of these, get ourselves a little kind of EMC kind of buffer, and we're good to go. So that is actually fantastic and really awesome. So in between episodes, I'm going to end up making a second one of these kind of transmutation tables, which won't be hard now. I kind of throw anything that has EMC in here, just duplicate it. So I just need to kind of craft it once. But once we do, we'll have this personal EMC link. It does take a little bit of stuff here to make. So that's actually really easy. Actually, that's really easy. That's easy. That's easy. We actually already have that. So it's not going to be that hard to make at all. So really easy. But once we do, we'll be able to fully automate the EMC that comes into this transformation table and then kind of move forward from that. And we're probably also going to end up setting up probably 2 different EMC setups. So that's kind of a plan. And that's pretty much everything we're going to get to today, I think. I think we did pretty good. I wasn't sure if we're going to make through the whole setup, and we definitely did. So, as always, I'm just going to let everyone know that I do have a Discord. If you want to stop by, say hello, any of that jazz, feel free. Everyone is welcome. Just keep it classy. Also, I do have a Patreon, so if you want to think about supporting me, moving forward, making videos, that'd be absolutely fantastic. We do currently have a server set up for this kind of pack, and if you want to check that out, that's definitely a thing. But yeah, I am going to end this one here. So as always, if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. Well, you guys have a good one. I'll see you in the next video. Later.